Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamniyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tuse Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, dear devotees, for coming this evening for our weekly discussion on Sri Bhagavad Gita. And my gratitude to Deepak Prabhu and Asha Mataji for hosting us today. Today we will be completing the third chapter of Sri Bhagavad Gita. We have been studying this chapter for quite a few weeks. Today we are going to do verse number 42 and 43. Lord Krishna is instructing Arjun, and through Arjun, Krishna is instructing all of us about Karma Yoga. For the last time, I'm asking, what is Karma Yoga? Maithili. Okay, one rule, kids, no saying like. I don't like your like. It's like karma is like no like. Karma is duty, okay. And yoga, to connect. So karma yoga means through, very good, connecting to Krishna through our work, through our duties. So just to give context, in the previous verses, Arjun asked Krishna, what is it that makes us perform sinful activities? हम पाप क्यों करते हैं? Why do we commit sins? Why do we do things we are not supposed to do? Arjun asks this question to Lord Krishna. Krishna answers by saying that it is all because of lust. Kama esha, krodha esha, rajo guna samudbhava, mahashano mahapapma vedyanam iha vairinam. The real enemy is lust and anger, which is born out of mode of passion. We have seen there are three gunas, three modes. We gave the example, like our fabric of the cloth that we wear. It may have 70% cotton, 20% polyester, 10% nylon. Similarly, this whole world atmosphere, it is made up of three modes: goodness, passion, and ignorance. We all have it. We all have goodness, sattva gun sab mein hai. We all have rajogun, mode of passion, and we all have tamogun, mode of ignorance. When we feel lazy, instead of kal kare so aaj kare so ab, we say aaj kare so kal kare so parso. Itni jaldi kya hai pyare, jab jeena hai barso. That is mode of ignorance. Tamogun. To procrastinate, to be lazy, to require a coffee to go to school. Once I was staying with one American family when I first came to this country, and they had a 16-year-old girl who was in high school. And she was in a private school, so her parents would drop her to the school. There was no school bus. And she would tell, and then my Kaplan coaching class was also somewhere there, and I didn't have a car either. So my hosts, they would drop her and then drop me. So she would always tell her dad, first take to Starbucks. And dad would say, why Starbucks every morning? She would say, Dad, I need to wake up. Maithili is doing a project on the effects of caffeine, science project. She said, I need my caffeine in the morning. 16-year-old girl. She said, I cannot wake up. So most people take bath in the evening, shower in the evening. They don't take shower before going to the school. That is tamogun. Oversleeping is tamogun. And then being very competitive, being greedy for money, being very ambitious, wanting to become famous, wanting to become powerful, wanting to control others. Mode of passion. And helping others selflessly, giving charity, being kind, being polite, waking up early, working for the welfare of others, being concerned about others' feelings. This is mode of goodness, sattva. We all have all three. Proportion is different. Some may have 1% mode of goodness, 97% mode of ignorance, 2% mode of passion. Someone may have 98% mode of goodness, 1% passion, 1% ignorance. Different people. Some people are very sattvic. They speak sweetly. They are concerned. They are very caring. Some people are like that. That means they have more mode of goodness. Some people are very ambitious. Like there is one doctor I know. Every time he'll see me, he'll say, Doc, keep me busy, man. Keep me busy. Send me those referrals. And he's a specialist. I'll not reveal anything, but he'll say, keep sending referrals. I want to become big. I said, you are already so busy. He said, man, if you call this busy, that means you don't know me. I want to become big. I want to become big. That's mode of passion. Mode of passion. And then mode of ignorance means just doing things that are destructive. Terrorist attacks, cyber security attacks, these muggings that happen. These are all mode of ignorance. We just don't care. We are ignorant about the feelings of others. We are ignorant about the welfare of others. Just mode of ignorance. Or just laziness, oversleeping, doing drugs. This is just mode of ignorance. We want to forget this world. We want to forget our problems and just drink alcohol and do drugs. I want to experience a different dimension. This is all mode of ignorance. Tamagun. You're not going to get anything. Nobody ever became self-realized by doing ganja or weed or overdosing on opioids. Nobody. People have died. Thousands of people die every year in America from overdose of opioids. So that's mode of ignorance. So we all have these three modes. Krishna is saying from the mode of passion, there is lust. Lust is called Kam in Sanskrit. In Hindi, we say Kam Vasana. Kam Vasana means any Kamana that we have. It may be gross lust, which we all know what it means, or it could be lust for money. It could be lust for pratishtha, for recognition, distinction, fame, power. That's all lust. Any material desire is lust. Krishna says that the root cause of all sins, root cause of all problems is lust. Material desire. Material desire. Material desire. Kam. Mode of passion. Rajoguna samudbhav. It is born out of Rajogun, mode of passion. But then it degenerates. It degenerates. You keep some food product, you keep dal in a warm place, it will ferment. And it will become, it fermented. Correct? My wife Radha has warned me, don't give food examples because you don't know anything about food. Was that right? It ferments, no? No? अरे उड़द दाल फर्मेंट नहीं होती हाँ डोसा बनाने के लिए it ferments, right? If you leave it, it will ferment. Correct? Okay, let me give another example. If you leave bread, it will catch mold, right? If you don't eat it. Everybody agrees? You agree? Pass ho gaya na? Thank you. Similarly, lust. If you leave it, it's not going to become mode of goodness. It will. If you keep bread, is it going to become fresh bread after 10 days? No. It's going to become. You keep grapes in a winery, it's going to degenerate into not fresh grapes. It will become wine. It will ferment. Similarly, lust, it's not going to become mode of goodness. It's going to become mode of ignorance. Rajogun will become tamogun. And therefore, the next word is Kamaesha Krodh. Anger is mode of ignorance. What is anger? Mode of ignorance. Anger is mode of ignorance. Mode of ignorance is very dangerous. People do crazy things in mode of ignorance. Like all these terrorist attacks, wars, they're all in the mode of ignorance. We just don't care. It's dropping bombs, killing people, flying planes into buildings. This is all tamogun. You don't care who is sitting there with children, old people sitting there. Nobody cares. That's not care means ignorance. Tamogun. Andhakar. So passion is the cause of all sinful desires. Passion degenerates into ignorance. Ignorance leads to anger and destruction. To maintain anything good, you need mode of goodness, sattva gun. Isiliye, Lord Vishnu is the maintainer because he controls mode of goodness. Creation requires passion. To create a startup, you need passion. Brahmaji, he is the creator. And then who does Tandav Nritya and destroys everything? Shankar Bhagavan. That is done under the mode of ignorance. So Rajogun creates, Sattvagun maintains, Tamogun destroys. To create a company, to create a startup, you need mode of passion. You need a vision, you need market analysis, you need a desire to create something unique, some product, market it, launch it, create it, make it successful, mode of passion. Now to maintain it, you need mode of goodness. You have to treat your employees nicely, fairly. You have to be fair in your dealings in business. Customers should be satisfied. You go to Disneyland, Bachas, Sadhu. You have been to Disney World, Disneyland. You don't look confident. You were 3 years old, but you have been there, right? But you have been there. You go to Disney World and there's a line. You go in peak season, there's a line for every ride. And then you want to use the restroom. And there are so many people there, volunteers. You go to them, not volunteers, there are people working there. You ask them, where is the restroom? Thank you, sir, for being here. The restroom is this way, please. Have you experienced that? You go to Disney World, they are very courteous. So actually, when I was doing my residency training at Emory, in our training, we were given patient satisfaction training. How to keep the patient satisfied. And guess who they called to train the doctors? Ritz-Carlton Hotel, something like that. And Disney people, Disney hospitality industry. Why? Because this Disney, what I'm telling you, I heard from the Disney guy. So he told us that when we are working, if we are doing an 8-hour shift, almost 200, 300 times, we are asked the same question. Where is the restroom? And every time we are trained to behave as if this is the first time in our life somebody has asked us that question. Restroom, yes, this way, please. Thank you for being here on this wonderful day. So this is how we are trained. Respond as if it's the first time. When I was doing my medical school in JJ Hospital, Mumbai, we have the hospital operator. Any problem in the hospital, you have to call the hospital operator. Connect me with this, connect me with the dean, connect me with the police, connect me with whatever, poison control. So you call the operator, dial 0 from the hospital phone. It goes to the operator. And we could tell who is a brand new recruit, who is a medium, and who is a senior. Somebody who is being an operator for 30 years. Permanent government job. Mataji is also from JJ. Or somebody who is just 10, 12 years, or somebody who is just abhi recruit, just new employee. New employee, Namaskar, JJ Hospital. They will greet you nicely, Namaskar. They will introduce themselves. What do you want? How can I help you? 10, 15 years into the job. JJ. Sir, मला जरा poison control connect करा. Poisoning चा patient आला. ठीक है, कुछ बोल. Just put connect you. Senior, permanent, they will speak up. बोला ना. If you don't speak within few seconds, they will cut the phone. But customer service means, thank you for calling the operator. This is JJ Hospital. How can I help you? And that's customer service. That's mode of goodness. So Ritz-Carlton and Disney, they taught us that you have to be, there are patients have many options. They can go to many different practices, but they will come to our program, our practice, if you treat them with customer service standards. And they said that Ritz-Carlton and Disney are the #1 in customer service, hospitality. So they called us to train us during residency. You had that training? No. For us, it was there. So customer satisfaction is very important in a business. Speaking courteously, speaking kindly, politely, taking care of them. Where is the restroom? They will not tell you that way. Come, let me show you. They'll walk you to the restroom. That's first-class customer service. That's all mode of goodness, to be nice. So to maintain a company, to maintain a business, you need mode of goodness. Creation requires passion, maintenance requires goodness. Now that same company, employees go into tamogun, mode of ignorance. What will happen to the company? 1-star rating. 1-star rating. And the company will flop. It will be finished. People start fighting. Then it's gone. Like It's a true story I'm telling you. In Delhi, there was a guru who started a meditation group. He would say, you do anything. 23 hours, 45 minutes in a day, you do anything. You drink, you eat meat, you do anything. 15 minutes you give me every day. And you do the meditation that I tell you. This was his philosophy. And he had many followers. Aisa agar philosophy mil gaya, everybody will join. So easy. So he had millions of followers. And he had a sammelan in Delhi. In Delhi, he had a conference where he had trained some gurus under him who were conducting this meditation also in their cities. Now they all came. It was a conference in Delhi from all over India. Jo bhi unke the centers, everybody came and they were giving presentation. And this is live on stage with hundreds of people watching, sitting there. And it was live telecast also. So the so-called chelas of this big guru who were supposed to make different presentations. So there was some confusion about who goes first, who goes second, who goes third. The agenda was not clear. So on stage they started fighting. No, I'm here. No, my PowerPoint is already there. I'm about to start. No, I am first. I have to go. I have another. I'm going to do it. No, I have already committed. So I'm on the stage they are fighting. And it got to an extent that one person came and pushed the person who was standing at the podium. Pushed and pulled out his flash drive and put his flash drive. I will make the presentation. And hundreds of people are watching this. And they are teaching what? How to be peaceful. So this fighting is happening in the mode of ignorance. When this happens, what happens? The people get up and they leave. Nahi sunna hai, aise logo. So we don't want to hear from these people because they are not following what they're preaching. So mode of ignorance destroys. Everybody got this concept? So Krishna is saying problems start with mode of passion. We have material desires. Those desires degenerate. Lust degenerates into anger. Because lust is not fulfilled, then it becomes anger. Ravan wanted Sita. But Sita did not allow him to come near him. And he had a curse from Lord Brahma that if he tries to trouble any girl, he will die. So he could not touch Sita Devi. And Sita Devi said, I don't want you. So almost 1 year, Sita ji was living in Lanka, but Ravan could not come near her. So what happened to him? Anger. Lust transforms into anger. And then he was fighting and family members died. His kingdom was gone, everything. He died, but he did not give up his lust. So lust transforms into anger, and anger creates danger. Anger. You add D, it becomes danger. So Krishna explained that. Then in the previous session, we discussed that this lust, material desires, they are not out there somewhere. Where are they? They are enemy. Vedyanam iha vairina. Krishna said, you should know that this lust is an enemy. Now think of a country with a neighboring enemy. You don't have to think too hard. Think of a country with neighboring enemies. Now imagine this enemy has infiltrated. Not in just Kargil. Everywhere. In Delhi, in Bombay, Hyderabad, Bangalore, everywhere. Calcutta, Madras, Chennai. The enemy has infiltrated and taken over. That is the condition of all of us. The enemy of lust, material desire, Krishna says, is staying where? In all our senses, in our eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, and also in our mind and in our intelligence also. So there is a hierarchy in our body. Just like in a company, there is a hierarchy. There is an employee, then there is a manager, then there is uske upar kya hai? Vice president, CEO. ऐसा होता है ना कंपनी में. हमारे in our body also it is like that. So there is a body. Then there are the special parts of body. They are called indriya. Senses. They are the special. OSD, officer on special duty. Senses, eyes. They are very different, no? From the knee. है ना? Knee पे गिरते हैं हम लोग, आँख में नहीं गिरते. Eye special, tongue is special, nose special, ears. So the senses are special parts of the body. Higher than the senses, the manager of the senses is the mind. Mind says, रगड़ा पैटिस चाहिए, वेटर एक रगड़ा पैटिस, होता है ना? Who is telling? The tongue is going to enjoy, but who is deciding? Mind. Menu देख के the mind decides. Then the senses will follow. Tongue will taste. The voice will call. Idli sambar, whatever you want. So mind controls the senses. Senses control the body, but mind also has a boss. Who is that? Buddhi, intelligence. Intelligence will tell. Mind will say, आज रसगुल्ला खाएंगे. Intelligence will say, अरे but gulab jam is on sale. Buy two get two free. Instead of eating 2 rasgullas, I can eat 4 gulab jam, same price. So, 4 Diwali sale, 4 gulab jam लेके आओ. Or the intelligence will say, नहीं diabetes है. Order with Splenda. You have diabetes. So that is intelligence. Intelligence controls the mind also. Understanding? Who is the boss of the mind? Intelligence. But intelligence also is like a vice president of the company. There is a president. Who is that? Atma. Soul. Atma. Soul. Which is we. But there is a problem in this company. The soul, instead of controlling the intelligence, which in turn, instead of controlling the mind, which instead of controlling the senses, हमारे इसमें उल्टा होता है. The senses control the mind. Eyes see something, I want to watch that show on Netflix. It comes as a suggestion, we are browsing. I see it and eyes tell, I want this. Then mind starts making plan. Quickly subscribe to Netflix plan. You don't have Netflix, but quickly subscribe. Intelligence, mind tells the intelligence, chalo credit card nikalo. What is the, enter the credit card number. Intelligence is doing all that. And the soul is just, he's like a CEO who has no power. The employees are doing whatever they want. That is our situation. We are laughing, but this is what we are doing every day. And Bhagavad Gita is teaching us to change the work ethic. Things need to change over here in this company. It is, and who is the boss of the Atma? Paramatma, super soul. And who is the speaker of Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavan Krishna. Haraye Paramatmane. Pranata Klesha Nashaya Govindaya Namo Namo. He is Paramatma. Krishna is Paramatma. Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hridadesha Arjuna Tishta. Paramatma is Krishna who is speaking Bhagavad Gita and we are listening. So now it is proper. Now Krishna is telling what the soul is supposed to do. The soul will tell the intelligence. Understood na Bhagavad Gita? Understood na? Okay, now you tell the mind that this will not work. You have to work like this. You have to do this. And then the mind will tell the senses. Friday evening. No. You know there is a game going on. No. Come on. Put Deepak Prabhu's house address. Go to WhatsApp, click on the link and come here. So that is how it is supposed to be. But otherwise in the whole world it is topsy-turvy. So Krishna explained that. Now the question is, the enemy of lust is sitting everywhere. And for birth after birth, this enemy, this disease of lust, Hridrog, lust, has affected all of us. Now diabetes, it will affect us, our body for one life. Even if we get the worst cancer, it will affect us for one lifetime. But this Hridrog of lust, anger, greed, envy, pride, illusion, this anarthas, the Shadaripu, 6 enemies within, they have been affecting us. This disease of anarthas, vices, has been affecting us birth after birth, after birth, after birth, forever. So which disease is more dangerous? Diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, or this one? And to cure this disease means to take to bhakti or to take to Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is that medical textbook which is teaching us how to cure the disease of the subtle body, the disease of lust, anger. And today the 2 verses we are going to discuss will tell us how to do that. Are you interested? Haribo. We have come to the cure now. Abhi tak Krishna told the problem. Today we are going to see the cure. How to get rid of this enemy called material desires, lust, anger. So that brings us to the verse number 42. Indriyani paran ahur Indriyebhya param manaha Manasastu para buddhir Yo buddhe paratastu saha. The senses are superior to dull matter. So Rasgulla is dull matter. It has no prana. But the tongue, the rasana, which is going to enjoy that Rasgulla, is superior to the Rasgulla. Rasgulla exists for the tongue. Correct? So the senses are superior to dull matter. Mind is higher than the senses. But it is the mind that thinks and desires. Aaj Rasgulla khana hai. Today I want to eat Rasgulla. Hai na Prabhuji Rasgulla? So the mind does sankalpa, vikalpa. Sankalpa means desire. And vikalpa means I don't want this. Mind has two functions. Sankalpa and vikalpa. To desire things and to reject things. See, all the time, every day, analyze your mind. That's exactly what we are doing. Toyota Corolla nahi chahiye. Honda Civic chahiye. Or Toyota Camry chahiye. Honda Accord nahi chahiye. Just to keep things balanced. I spoke from both sides. No, who knows? Somebody will be working for Honda or Toyota. This is the mind. Sankalp, vikalp. He wants certain things and rejects certain things. This is my friend. This is my enemy. Isko promote karo. Isko demote karo. This is all coming from the mind. I like this, I don't like this. I like this person, I don't like that person. This is happening which level? Mind. See, this is important for us to understand. So every day in our day-to-day dealings, we can analyze things. This is my mind playing games with me. Prahlad Maharaj says in 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam that the biggest enemy we have is our mind. Who is the biggest enemy? Mind. And we are living with this enemy day after day without realizing that this mind is my enemy. So I want this, I don't want that. Sankalp vikalpa. This is the function of the mind. And the function of intelligence, so Krishna is saying that Indriyabhya param mana, superior to the Indriya, superior to our bodily senses is the mind. Manasastu para buddhir. But superior to the mind is buddhi, intelligence. Because mind may say that I want this. I want to eat 3 helpings of Rasgulla. And the intelligence say, what will Asha Mataji think? 3 times you're asking for Rasgullas. You're talking about sense control. So intelligence will tell, not now. Not now. You tell Asha Mataji, kal hospital jana hai Mataji, if you want, if it is left over, give some spare. I can take it tomorrow. And pack it. And then eat it on the way when nobody's watching. That's what intelligence does. It plans. It wants to satisfy the mind, but it will plan. Because mind, itna IQ nahi hai. Mind IQ is 0. Mind only wants. I want this. Idil mangta more. Idil mange more. That is mind. It doesn't have the buddhi to accomplish. Buddhi is the intelligence. So intelligence is superior to the mind. Yo buddhe paratastu saha. And the soul is superior to the buddhi. Soul is superior to the buddhi. Because soul is eternal. Now, in the purport, Srila Prabhupada says some very nice things, but we don't have time to read everything. So go to the second paragraph of the purport. There are 2 paragraphs. Go to the second paragraph. We will read part of it. Srila Prabhupada says, now listen carefully. With intelligence, one has to seek out the constitutional position of the soul. which means we have intelligence. All of us have some intelligence. Somebody's IQ is 140, 145, 150, whatever. We all have some intelligence. With our intelligence, with our discriminating ability, we have to understand that I am not this body. I am not the mind. I am not the intelligence. I am the soul. By analysis, we have to understand this. We say, mera man, my mind. My intelligence got bewildered, or my leg, my eyes. But who is the me? Correct? My hair, my glasses. Correct? My thigh is itching. So I'm going like this. But you are not the thigh. Correct? It's mine. So who is the me? That me is the soul, the spiritual body. With intelligence, we have to understand this. Number one. Then, with intelligence, engage the mind always in Krishna consciousness. Engage the mind always in Krishna consciousness. That solves the whole problem. So what we have to do, we have intelligence. Intelligence is developed not by watching news. Intelligence is developed not by reading novels. Intelligence is developed not by watching sports or hearing politics. Intelligence is developed by Vivek Buddhi, comes from Shastra Swadhyaya, by reading Shastra. You have, let's say you buy a machine, Tesla. Just now we were talking, Teslas have become very common. Very common. So if you want to know how to use your Tesla, what you will do? You look at the user manual. Nowadays, nobody looks at the user manual. Now they go to YouTube videos, how to do it. So you'll see some manual, somebody who has done it, somebody who is authorized. You'll look at a company manual or something that is authorized. Similarly, this body is like a machine. Yantra Rudhani Maya, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says. So how to use this machine, you have to refer to the user manual. And what is the user manual? Bhagavad Gita. So if you want to intelligently use that another TV, to set it up, to mount it, you have to look at some instructions, how to put, where to put the nail, what is the weight, how much weight the shelf can carry. All that is coming from the user manual of those things. So similarly, this body is a much more complex machine compared to any machine. In fact, this machine has created those machines. Correct? So this is more complex. So how much more important it is to read the user manual of this body. We have got a human body. What do we do with it? Are we going to use it just like animals? Eating, sleeping, mating, and defending? That even animals are doing. We are living in a house. They live in a nest. A tiger lives in a den. We eat, they eat. We sleep, they sleep. We have children, they have children. So what is the difference? The difference is dharma. Dharmo hi tesham adhiko vishesho. What separates us from animals is the practice of dharma. Dharma is taught in Dharma Samsthapanarthaya Sambhavami. Krishna is teaching us dharma. He is establishing. So by reading the Bhagavad Gita, we come to know what we are supposed to do with this body. That is called Vivek Buddhi, discriminating power. Then whenever we have options in life, we know what to choose. What is according to Bhagavad Gita, that we choose. What is against Bhagavad Gita, we quit. So suppose we have to eat, we go to a restaurant, we have to order food. We know from Bhagavad Gita that Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Krishna will only accept vegetarian food and he wants us to eat. There is no mention of Matsyam, Mutton, Andam. No. It is Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam in Bhagavad Gita. So when we go to a restaurant, we have to order, then a person who has Vivek Buddhi developed from Bhagavad Gita will say, vegetarian. Give some, whatever, dal, rice, dahi vada. Like that. Vegetarian. He will not go for some mutton, kebab, or chicken, fish. No. That is called Vivek Buddhi. Vivek Buddhi comes from Bhagavad Gita. This is the user manual. It tells us what we are supposed to do with our body. Once we get intelligence by reading Bhagavad Gita, then with our intelligence, we have to train the mind. The mind, till now you have been doing this. Sometimes children, they say, but last time you allowed me to do it. Now why you are saying no? So mind will say these things. Because mind ka only two functions, wanting and rejecting. Till now, mind has been rejecting Krishna and wanting material enjoyment. Now we are going to change the rules in the house. Now we want Krishna and we don't want material sense gratification. So the mind is going to be happy. The mind is going to be rebellious. What? I've been doing this till now. He is doing it, she is doing it. Why you are telling me not to do it? That's why we have to associate with devotees. Then the intelligence can say, no, he is doing that. He is doing that. So you also do. Because mind is like a child. It only wants, demands, and rejection. It doesn't have intelligence. Intelligence is intelligence. So who should control the mind? In the house, Shreya, do you rule in the house or does mama rules? Mama. That is intelligence. If the children are making rules, if Ayansh is going to make rules in the house, this is the screen time allowed. This is the time we will wake up. If Ayansh is going to make the rules, that means we are listening to the mind. But if Mithleshwari Mataji or our Chaitanya Nitai Prabhu, they are going to make the rules, then that is intelligence. Everybody is understanding? So intelligence has to control the childlike mind. Initially, there will be rebel. You have to give time out. No. You have to listen. Otherwise, there will be consequences. Sit down. I'm not going to listen to you. The mind has to listen. Then the mind will come. Because mind is like a bird. What is the mind? Bird. And the body is like the boat, a ship. And where we are going? We are going to Navadvip. We are going to the island of Mahaprabhu, Shvetadvip. We are going to the island of Krishna, Golok Vrindavan, with this ship. We are in a big ocean called Bhavsagar, material ocean, material world. Captain of the ship is Guru Karnadhar. The captain of the ship is Guru. Guru is taking the ship properly to Krishna, Krishna's island, Shvetadvip. Mind is like the parrot. And this mind, the bird of the mind, what it does, the ship is peacefully going towards the destination of Krishna. The bird flies away. And what does the passenger say? My bird flew away. Stop the ship, turn it around. The passenger is attached to the pet bird. We are attached to our mind. Mera man, bichara. Switzerland jana hai. Please, mera man. So wherever our mind runs, go to Vrindavan also, but thoda Switzerland also, beach mein stop. Mind goes here and there, flies here and there. Passenger says, oh, turn the ship, chodo, Golok Vrindavan. Forget Krishna, let's go find the mind first. Bichara, itna bada sagar, it's flying, it has nowhere to land. Let's find the bird. Let's turn the ship. That's what we have been doing. Mind says this, we go there. Mind says that, we run there. Jivhara lalasai iti uti dhai. Shishnodara parayana Krishna nahi paye. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Chaitanya Charitam. Jivhara lalasai. Tongue wants this. Let's go to this restaurant. Let's go to that restaurant. I remember once, many years ago, 2010, when we first came to Atlanta. Mummy was there. We were just tired one day. We had many guests. My wife's Mausi had come and lot of people. And we were just tired, every day cooking. We thought, today let's eat in a restaurant. So we said, okay, let's go to a restaurant. I'm telling you a true story, 2010. So there was one vegetarian restaurant in Druid Hills. I forgot the name. There was an Indian store. Next to that, there was a vegetarian restaurant. So we went there. And it was Monday. And it was closed on Mondays. Okay. So, and it was like half an hour drive. I said sorry. It was half an hour drive. Hare Krishna. It was half an hour drive from our apartment where we were living. So we drove in 2 cars, half an hour drive, and it was closed. Then we started Googling, which is the next. Maithili, you are not even born. We were Googling, which is the next vegetarian restaurant where we can go. And then we found something next to Patel Brothers, Indicator, some chowpati or chatpati something. So we drove there all the way. And it was also closed. Then we found another some South Indian restaurant somewhere. We went there, Sarvana Bhavan, and that was also closed. And we were so frustrated. We almost spent 1.5 hours just looking. अभी तो घर में मस्त गरम गरम खिचड़ी बना के good have eaten खिचड़ी and dahi. Then we realized what is going on. Jivhara lalasa iti uti dhai. To satisfy the tongue, we are running here and there. And Krishna is teaching us. Krishna is teaching us that just go home. Cook, offer and eat. Offer Naivedya and eat that. I am there. Mujhe chhod ke chale gaye. So then we came home. So Mahaprabhu says, Jivhara lalasaya iti uti dhai. Shishnodara parayan. Udar means pet. Adhi potoba. Nantar vitoba, people say. No. Adhi vitoba. Nantar potoba. First Krishna, then belly. But if we are controlled by the belly, Shishnodara parayan, Krishna nahi paye. You'll be able to satisfy your senses, but what you will miss out is Krishna. You will never get Krishna. So, what was the connection? Why we went into that? So we have to control our senses with our mind, and mind has to be controlled by the intelligence. So please try to apply this in your life. Think how you will apply this in your life. Intelligence comes from Bhagavad Gita. Intelligence controls the mind, and mind controls the senses, not ulta. The employee has to listen to the manager, correct? कभी होता है कंपनी में ऐसा कि the grassroots employee goes and tells CEO, निकल बाहर, out, I'm going to sit on your office and today I will call the shots. ऐसा कभी नहीं होता. It's crazy. The company will tank. So like that. In the body also, we have to change things around. Then we go to the next verse. Evam buddhe param buddhva samstabhyatmanam atmana jahi shatrum mahabaho kamarupam durasadam. Now what Krishna is going to say is this is the last verse of this chapter. So please pay attention. Krishna is saying in conclusion, Evam buddhe param buddha. In this way, you should know that you are transcendental to the material senses, mind, as well as the intelligence. O Arjun, Mahabaho, mighty armed Arjun, in this way, knowing that I am not the Indriya, I am not the mind, and I am not the Buddhi also. I am somebody who possesses this. I am somebody who possesses this. One should steady the mind by deliberate spiritual intelligence, Krishna consciousness. That's called Vivek Buddhi, Krishna consciousness. By Atma Dhyan. Atma Dhyan, the word Atma is used. By spiritual intelligence, we should fix the mind and thus, with spiritual strength, conquer this insatiable enemy known as lust. Kama Rupam Durasadam. Very dangerous enemy, Kam, lust, material desires. But how we have to control it? With spiritual intelligence from Krishna consciousness. So it is very simple. Let us read Prabhupada's purport, then I will explain and then we'll stop. Look at the purport. Srila Prabhupada says, this third chapter of Sri Bhagavad Gita is conclusively directive to Krishna consciousness. This third chapter is teaching us about Krishna consciousness, Krishna Bhakti. How? By knowing oneself as the eternal servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Mamai Amsha, Jiva Loka, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. All of us, the Jivas, we are eternal servants of Krishna. Jivera Swarup hai Krishna Nityadas. Goswami says, Ishwar Ansha Jiva Avinashi, Chetana Amala, Sahaja Sukharashi. Ishwar Ansha, we are part of Krishna. And then In the material existence of life, one is certainly influenced by propensities for lust and desire for dominating the resources of material nature. Everybody agrees? We are in this world to enjoy. Has anybody come here? Suffer karna hai. Anybody is looking for unhappiness here? Everybody is looking for happiness, no? That's what Prabhupada is saying. We come here with the desire to enjoy this material world. Desire for overlording and for sense gratification is the greatest enemy of the conditioned soul. Atma, soul, who is the greatest enemy? This desire to enjoy in this world. Please repeat after me. What is the greatest enemy? The desire to enjoy in this world is the greatest enemy. Bhagavad Gita is teaching us. This is called काम. काम. क्या कामना है हमारी? हमें भोग तृप्ति करनी है, इंद्रिय तृप्ति करनी है, भोगना है, भोग भोगने हैं इस जगत में. We want to enjoy the different things. We want to enjoy Disney World. We want to enjoy Airbnb. We want to enjoy a movie. We want to enjoy high-speed internet. We all want to enjoy. The desire to enjoy in this world is the greatest enemy. And what is the greatest friend? The greatest friend is the desire to serve Krishna and give happiness to Krishna. Samsiddhir haritoshanam. So the enemy is desire and the friend is also desire. Enemy is the desire that I want to enjoy in this world separately from Krishna. And the greatest friend is the desire to give pleasure to Krishna. Did we create Himalayas? Did we create the Swiss Alps? Did we create Pacific Ocean? No. Did we create the Hawaii Islands? No, no. But we want to enjoy all this. Correct? This is exactly like a servant who has come to the house to work, but says, master bedroom kidhar hai? Thoda sota hu jaake. Wants to enjoy. That is exactly what we are doing. We have come here. This world belongs to Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabhavaha matah sarvam pravartati. Sarva loka maheshwaram. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is the master. And what we are trying to do? Prabhupada says, we are trying to lord it over material nature. Means we are like a servant. Jivara Swarupa Krishna Nityadas. Aham hare tava padaika moolam dasanu daso bhavitam. We are servant of Krishna. But we come to this world and with our desire to enjoy, we want to become masters. And He-Man and the masters of the universe. We want to become the master of the universe. Dhanasya mohoyam aham mameti. I want to have like that doctor who keeps telling me, keep me busy, man, keep me busy. Send patients my way. I want to become big. I want to grow my practice. I want to become big. If Emory had its way, it would buy all the hospitals and be the only hospital system in Atlanta. If Piedmont had its way, they would do the same. If Wellstar had its way, they would do the same. Northside had its way, they would do the same. Everybody wants to eliminate competition. है ना? ऐसा कोई देखा है क्या कि Toyota is putting an ad कि please buy Honda Civic. बहुत अच्छी गाड़ी है. कभी देखा है? और Pepsi giving an advertisement थोड़ा Coke भी पियो. अच्छा है. Original है. और Coke saying drink Pepsi. कभी देखा है? It will never happen. Because everybody wants to enjoy, everybody wants to lord it over, everybody wants to control. This is our greatest enemy. I was studying because we have to see Bhagavad Gita, we have to see this world through the eyes of Bhagavad Gita. Are you understanding? We are living in this world. We have to see the world through the eyes of Bhagavad Gita. Abhi, what is happening in China? China and Thailand. I think Thailand only, na? Where ships collided. They want to control the South China Sea completely. What is the need? Greed. You see? Tasmadetat trayam kama trividham narakashedam dvaram nashanam atmana kama krodha tatha lobhas tasmadetat trayam tyajet. Krishna says, give up these three things: lust, anger, and greed. Kam, krodh, and lobh. It's simply greed. Such a big country, China, but they want to control more. They want Taiwan. They want Arunachal Pradesh. क्या जरूरत है? शांत. Nahi. Greed. The root cause of problems in this world is greed. Every country wants more territory. They want to control different areas, whether it is Jerusalem or whether it is Kashmir. The names change, but Bhagavad Gita principle is always true. You see how relevant Bhagavad Gita is? Any problem in this world, you can trace it to Krishna's answer. Kama esha, krodha esha, lobha esha. It is these. We can be presidents, we can be kings, we can be prime ministers, but we are all victims of lust, anger, and greed. All of us. All of us. So therefore, Krishna is saying, Prabhupada is saying here, that we are all influenced by lust and desire. Then what happens? The desire for sense gratification is the greatest enemy. That is our greatest enemy. But by the strength of Krishna consciousness, one can control the material senses, the mind, and the intelligence. Intelligence has to be trained. Intelligence needs to do some in-service training first by going to Bhagavad Gita. Intelligence needs to get trained by Bhagavad Gita. Can Bhagavad Gita be understood by the mind? Can Bhagavad Gita be understood by the senses? What is required to understand Bhagavad Gita? Intelligence. So intelligence has to be trained by Bhagavad Gita. Then the intelligence should control the mind and mind should control the senses. I want to control Kashmir. No, the intelligence would say, mind is demanding, chahiye, maza aa jayega. Intelligence has to say, no, not required. In some other countries already controlling it, leave it. There will be war, people will die unnecessarily, so many ladies will become widows, so many children will become fatherless. Stop, don't do it. Be peaceful. What you have, you take good care of that territory. What is happening? People are not taking care of their own country. The Pakistan Airlines ko paisa nahi hai to put fuel in their air, but they want Kashmir. अरे जो है उसको मैनेज करो पहले. अभी घर में आग लगी है और बोल रहे नया घर खरीदते चलो. पहले this is what is happening world over. Every problem you see, it's born out of lust, anger, and greed. You analyze. Tell me any problem in this world. It can be traced to this. Tell me if you can think of any problem in this world. It can be traced to Bhagavad Gita. What Krishna says is perfect. So Prabhupada is saying that we have to train our intelligence by Bhagavad Gita and we have to control the mind. If we don't control the mind and the senses, we are like a kati patang. Jidhar se hawa aayegi udhar udenge aisa. No control. It's like a plane with no controls. Nobody's flying. Who's in control? Nobody. It's going to crash. So we don't want to live a life like that. One person I was with, so we went for our graduation party. It's compulsory. We get our degrees and all those things. And I had to go because I was graduating. So there was, very like 7-course meal, gourmet meal is ordered by the university and all the graduates, everybody. So I was looking what to eat. Then I took my plate and picked up some pineapples from the fruit plate. And then I put it back. I said, nahi chahiye. Maybe the person who cut with the knife, I don't know, they might have cut meat with that same knife. So I put the pineapple also back. And there was a banana. I said, this is safe. So I had a plate and it had a banana in it for the graduation dinner. And a friend who was with me, who was also taking, he was shocked. Said, are you crazy? Are you crazy? You're graduating, na? I said, you fail ho gaya. Why? Why are you eating like this? So I said, we have some dietary restrictions. He said, oh my God, you're such a difficult guy. Look at me. This fellow is a Hindu, Indian, who's talking to me. He says, oh my God, you're such a difficult person. Abhi America, you have come to America, na? Just be normal, abhay. Be normal. Look at me. I eat anything. Whatever comes in front of me. Whatever comes in front of me. So I was thinking about it, that's like a hyena. Whatever comes, you just eat it, or like a crocodile. Snap. Whatever comes, you just eat it, just swallow it. So he was telling me that, look at me. I have no restrictions. You give me beef, I will eat it. You give me prawn, I will eat it. I don't trouble my host like you. So I'm not troubling. What if they are offering banana? I'm eating banana. I'm choosing it. So he was talking to me as if I'm doing a big crime. Eating a banana. So no, we have to have discrimination. We cannot just eat anything. Whatever is given, you eat. I'll give my shoe. You need the shoe also? No, we have to have discrimination. We are not animals. We are human beings. Please. So Krishna is saying we have to have some discrimination. That comes from Vivek Buddhi, intelligence, which comes from Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada is saying, one may not give up work and prescribe duties all of a sudden. It's not that, chalo abhi, Prabhus, all of you, after the class, kapde nikalo. I have got saffron cloth for all of you. I have got sannyas danda. Sab log apna sannyas lenge. Prabhu, you have to shave up. Everybody has to shave up. ठीक है? ऐसा नहीं है. That is not Bhagavad Gita. Arjun became sannyasi? No. We don't have to give up our work and family. No. Prabhupada is saying, one may not give up work and prescribed duties all of a sudden, but by gradually developing Krishna consciousness, one can be situated in a transcendental position without being influenced by the material senses and the mind. By steady intelligence, means Vivek Buddhi, by steady intelligence directed towards one's pure identity. Our pure identity is that we are Krishna's servants. Jivara Swarupa Krishna Nityadas. This is the sum total of this chapter. So in short, what Prabhupada is saying is, we don't have to leave our family. We don't have to quit our work. We don't have to leave our home. Sthane sthita. Jaise ho waise raho. No problem. Be who you are. Wear the clothes you are wearing. Have the same hairstyle. Have the same mustache, French beard. Doesn't matter. These are external things. What is important is consciousness. We can be doing puja in the temple, a pujari. And we can be, I'll tell you a true story. We were in the holiest of all holy places called Radhakund. And a friend, there was somebody who was sitting there and selling certain things there. They sell kantimala and so tilak and so many things. So my friend was purchasing something from this lady. And she asked, where have you come from? So my friend said, I have come from Bombay. Because we were all coming from Bombay. Yatra. We come from Bombay. Bombay! Shah Rukh Khan! Sitting on the bank of Radhakund. So one can be sitting in the dham, in the holiest of holy places, Radhakund. One can be doing puja in the temple and thinking, stock market mein kya ho raha hai? As soon as I finish this aarti, I will check. Or one can be sitting at home, cooking for the family, but thinking of Krishna. That I'm going to offer this to my Krishna, my Gopalji, my Lakshmi Narayan, my Radha Krishna. And then I will feed prasad to my family. Who is better? One who Jai Bhaje Krishna sahi bada chatur. The intelligent person is one who worships Krishna. So one can be grihe thako, vane thako. Sada Hari bole dako. Important thing is that we always think of Krishna, chant Krishna, we work for Krishna. We can be in a 6-bedroom house, we can be in a 4-bedroom house, or we can be sannyasis living in the temple. It doesn't matter. Important thing is consciousness. We have to be, therefore, it is International Society for Sannyas? No. International Society for Krishna consciousness. So be the engineer, be the MBA, be the doctor that you are. Do your profession, take care of your family, take them for their soccer games, be a soccer mom, no problem. Do everything, but think of Krishna. Take out some time for Krishna consciousness. I have a request for all of you. Give it a try. Tomorrow, a very holy month is starting. Kartik Mas, the month of Kartik. My humble request to all of you is, do this for me. I am requesting you. Just 1 month, every day you chant 16 rounds. You may not be chanting a single round. It's okay. But take a vow for this 1 month, just 4 weeks. You chant 16 rounds every day. It is not difficult. Everybody has mala, Prabhuji? Jap mala everybody has. No? Arrange. Please arrange. You can chant on paper for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yes, Madhuri, thank you. There is a Japamala app, free app. Japamala, just tap on the phone. Yeah. So just keep tapping. I do it in the hospital. Like I'm walking on the elevator. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You can chant, but don't look. Just like this. Okay. Otherwise, oh, message came. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Not like that. Okay. And quickly buy a mala. In a few days, the mala will come. Then chant on the mala. Till their virtual mala. So please chant 16 rounds. It's not difficult. For 1 month. Every morning we have a Zoom call. You join, come there and you chant with us. We chant from 4 to 6:30. You can come any 2 hours in that range. Okay. It takes around 2 hours to chant. Just 1 month you do, because this Kartik month is very auspicious. It is, you chant 1 round in Kartik, 1 Hare Krishna Mahamantra in the month of Kartik. It is like chanting 1,000 rounds in other months. It's a special discount, special sale. Like we have Thanksgiving sale. That is from my side, okay? 16 rounds, please chant 1 round. One month, I'm begging you. Okay? Now, my wife is not satisfied with that. She's asking all of you that you also offer ghee lamp to Krishna every day. Not virtually, actually. Ghee lamp every day. Just once, okay? Because there's a lot of importance in this holy month.
Of offering ghee to Krishna and singing the Damodar Ashtakam. It's a prayer coming to Lord Damodar. That is Krishna. So ghee lamp offering is utmost importance. For chanting Hare Krishna. These 2 things, please try to do.
So how many of you promise me that for 1 month, starting from tomorrow, you will chant 16 rounds? And those who are already chanting, they are raising their hands. But you will chant, Mataji? You will, huh? Oh, yes. No, you chant here. Those who are already initiated chanting any mantra, you chant the mantra that you have. There are many mantras, but those of you who are not already chanting. So how many of you will chant? Yes. So now 1 month, 16. Yeah, but for tomorrow you will do 16 rounds. But from tomorrow, for 30 days, Prabhu said he will do 16 rounds. I said, raise your hand. He raised both his hands. Thank you, Prabhu. So how many of you will chant 16 rounds? And you have to give me a report that you chanted on the WhatsApp group. Every day, 16 rounds completed. Please, I'm asking you for this donation. 1 month you chant 16 rounds. See what happens to you. Best is to chant in the morning. You wake up, come on the Zoom, it will encourage you. I have not asked you for anything so far. This one dakshina I'm asking. For this 1 month from tomorrow, you chant 16 rounds in the morning. It's very simple. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare. Increase your rounds for this just 1 month. Then you can go back if you want. But you will not. You will not feel like you'll experience such joy in chanting. Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam Pratipadam. So please do this one thing, okay? Sia is raising her hand. Who else will chant 16 rounds? Hare Krishna. Deepak Prabhu will chant, okay. Who else? Mataji's? You will chant? Okay. What's your good name, Mataji? Shri Ramya Mataji. Okay, Shri Ramya Mataji will chant 16 rounds from tomorrow. Just for 1 month, I'm asking. You will get immense benefit by doing that. Okay. So, Mataji also do? Yes. Thank you so much. And then you just, when you finish, you put on WhatsApp group 16 rounds completed. You know the mantra, na? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You chant at this pace. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. You can finish it in less than 2 hours. 1 hour, 50 minutes, 1 hour, 55 minutes, you can finish. And then you're free. Give me. One round is 108 mantras. So 108 is one. And then you do 16 like that. So 108 multiplied by 16 times. Please chant every day. Comes to around, if you do on a counter, it comes to around 1720 some 28. Okay? So please do this. You'll get tremendous benefit. And it is possible to start from 0 to 16 in one day. Mummy did that. She just, one Ashadi Ekadashi, she decided 2002 that I'm going to chant 16 rounds from today. She just started. So you can do that. Tomorrow is Sharad Purnima. Tomorrow is the night when Radha and Krishna perform the Ras Leela. Tomorrow. So take darshan of the full moon after finishing a 16 rounds. So please chant, okay? For 1 month. Tomorrow is Sharad Purnima, so tomorrow very auspicious day, so you can start 16 rounds. Okay? Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Yes, we'll do question answers now. Mind. Yeah. Heart mind is same. Paramatma's voice. Intuition in a purified state, it is the voice of the Paramatma. But in our conditioned state, many times it is just the mind. It is just the mind. But if the intuition is really true, then it is Paramatma's voice. Prabhupada used to say, how does an ant know where the sugar is? Or how does a baby know where the milk is? The baby immediately goes and starts sucking milk. That suck reflex is coming from where? So Prabhupada said that the Paramatma in the heart, Krishna in the heart prompts. That's how we survive, all of us. Therefore, we owe everything to Krishna. He's our best friend. So 1 month, just remember Krishna, chant. When you chant 16 rounds, remember 3 P's. Posture, better to sit either in a chair or like this after bath. So posture is important. Pronunciation is important. The Ucharan, pronunciation should be spasht, clear. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. It should be clear. And in your heart, you have a prayer. Can I give you the prayer? In your heart, you should have a prayerful mood. Because chanting is not something mechanical. It's a prayer to Krishna. So Hare is a call to Radharani, and Krishna is Krishna. Ram is another name of Krishna. So Hare Krishna Mahamantra is a call to Radharani and Krishna. And you're calling them out that please purify me. I have got so much impurity, lust, anger, greed, envy, pride, illusion. Purify me and engage me in your service. I want to become your servant. I am your servant, but I have been denying. I want to become a good servant of yours. Please engage me in your service. That's all. What is the prayer? Radha Krishna, please purify me and engage me in your service. I want to become yours. Just pray like this and then see what happens in your life. You will experience the divine magic in your life if you do this for 1 month. I promise you. Take a bath in the morning, wear fresh clothes, plan your day. So if your day starts at 6:30, you chant from 4:30 to 6:30. 1 month you do this austerity. I know it is difficult, but please do it for 1 month. Sleep early at night so you can do this. Kids, not for you, but for those who can do it. Okay, I know you have school and everything. Okay, you do this. Prue, you have a question?
You explained the identity of this senses now. So, where is the Ahankar falls into? I mean, what is the role of Ahankar when it comes to controlling this entire hierarchy?
So ahankar is superior to intelligence, and ahankar is the conception that I am this body. So intelligence discriminates. Let's do this. Intelligence plans, executes. For who? For the body. So the conception that I am this body is ahankar. So lust, anger, greed, envy, pride, all these things exist because of ahankar. Ahankar is a false conception that I am this body. So just like lust and anger is there, ahankar is there. It's a vice. It's an anartha. It's the false conception that I am this body. So it comes under the Shad Ripu, the 6 enemies. Lust, anger, greed, envy, pride, and illusion. Illusion is ahankar. Kam, krodh, lobh, moha, mad, matsarya. So that moha is ahankar. Mad is pride. Matsarya is envy. Kam, krodh, lobh, lust, anger, greed. So that moha is ahankar.
So, but I can have ahankar, right? That Krishna, this life is for you. And you serve.
That is called true ahankar. This is false ego. That is true ego. That is true ego. That is good. That's what we want to develop. The true ahankar. The true ego. That I am Krishna Das. I am Krishna Das. Dominating and controlling. So that is all lust. Lust is of two types. There is gross lust and there is subtle lust. Gross lust, you know, Kam Vasana, that is gross lust. Subtle lust is desire for control, prestige, power, adoration. I should be respected. I should have power. I should be able to control others. It's all lust. It's a transformation of lust. Like sugar can be present as brown sugar, white sugar, sugar candy. It's all sugar, different forms of sugar. Similarly, Kanaka, Kamini, Kirti, desire for these three is all lust. Kanaka means desire for money. Kamini means desire for partner. And Kirti means desire for glorification, prestige, power, control. They're all lust. All three are lust. There's different forms of lust. It's subtle lust. Very dangerous. One should try to minimize that and know that Krishna is the controller. I am not the controller. Ahankar vimudhatma karta aham iti man. Okay. Any other questions? Thank you. I request yeah, go ahead.
Sometimes it happens that you don't do anything bad to others, but the bad things happen to you. Inadvertently. So
I give the example. I think last time also I gave the example. Karma is, it accumulates. Like I gave the example. Once I was coming to Alpharetta and I crossed the red light. It was yellow and I thought I can go. And by the time I reached the white line, it was already red, but I was too fast, so I kept going. And then 2 weeks later, when I went to check my mail, there was an envelope with my photo and a traffic ticket. So then I can say, what is this? I have been driving fine today. I didn't do anything today. I didn't even drive today. Why am I getting a traffic ticket? Well, this is what you did 2 weeks ago. So we may not have done something today, but it is a ticket coming in the mail, snail mail. Karma also comes in snail mail. We have done something in the past. It's not instant karma always. Okay. Okay. So I think most important thing is to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It is the essence of everything, to chant the names of God. You have a question, Prabhu? So now prasadam will come. We are going to serve that here, Prabhuji? Here only, no? Okay. So be seated. The prasadam is coming. But while the prasadam is coming, we will do some kirtan. Okay? Maithili, give it. Yes, go ahead.
We have to respect beauty, right? So in order to excel in what we are doing, we need to have some passion. We have also material desire that you want to be a great doctor, then you have to have some passion for it, right? How do you explain that?
Arjun was the best archer. Bhim was the best at Gada Yuddha. So they were passionate about it. They would practice, they were ambitious, but they did everything for the glorification of Krishna, for the service of Krishna. So devotees must try to be the best. If you are in IT in your company, you try to be the best you can and try to rise up in your company hierarchy. Career growth, that is not a problem as long as we are grounded in Krishna consciousness. But if we want to become promoted and earn more money and become more successful for self-prestige, then it's Maya. It's going to bind us very bad in this world. It's a trap. But if we want to do it for Krishna, then I want to do it with everybody knows me here as a devotee of Krishna. If I do well, then Krishna will be glorified. Everybody will say, oh, that person is so nice. He's a devotee of Krishna. He goes for that Hare Krishna thing, but he's a very nice employee or very nice whatever engineer or IT professional or dentist. So whatever we do, we can glorify Krishna through our work. Just like Arjun did, just like Bhim did. That's not a problem. We should try to be best in our profession, but not for self-prestige. It is for the service of Krishna. If I get a promotion, I get more money, then I can do more dhan. And if I become more famous because of my good work, then people will glorify Krishna. And whatever we achieve, we should always give the credit to Krishna. Roj, you got a promotion? Yes, by Krishna's mercy, I got promotion. Like that. Always giving credit to Krishna. Then it is not a trap. Then it is good. See, for Arjun to become the best archer, he had to be ambitious. He had to be hardworking. He had to practice. He's called Gudakesh. He gave up his sleep also. He would practice at night when everybody else was sleeping. So that's passion, isn't it? That's passion. To be the best warrior in the battlefield, you have to be passionate. You have to shoot. You have to even be angry. You cannot be like, you have to shoot with anger. But everything should be used in Krishna's service. That's why I said it's not what you do, where you do. It's your consciousness. The consciousness with which you do. It's late, otherwise I would have told you a story also in this regard about a Kasai called Sadan Kasai. Very nice story. So it's about consciousness. You remind me next time, I'll tell you. Okay? Huh? Yes. Yes. Ajamil was put in a situation of temptation. He tried, but he could not. Srila Haridas Thakur also was, but he was able to. Vishwamitra Muni could not. Saubari Muni could not. So it depends how intensely we take shelter of Krishna. So we'll just chant for a few minutes. It's the most important thing to chant Krishna's names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Everyone loudly last time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. हरि नाम संकीर्तन की, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की, निताय गौर हरि बोल. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.